Hi everyone, Monique here, Intuitive Soul Savant, and it's been a little while, and that is because I feel into astrology now. I'm not textbook astrology. I've done since I was 17 years of age. I'm 57, so what's that? 40 years of astrology, and I'll never know everything, and I've only even touched the sides. However, what I have done is integrated the energies of the planets and my chart, and that's what the most important thing for me is the personal development side of astrology. My viewers know, the subscribers know that I'm a Capricorn and just finished, well, not quite finished, Pluto transit, and most of my videos are regarding the Pluto energies. I'm all about healing, and I'll explain that here now. Today's video is Saturn in Pisces. Now, this happened for us earlier in the month, and it is the end of March, coming to the end of March. Now, we've had Pluto go into Aquarius, and I'm feeling up the energies of Pluto in Aquarius. Yes, we've got all of this textbook. Yes, we haven't lived in Pluto in Aquarius times ourselves personally. We have data on what happened previously, and it's already starting to kick off. The people are going to rise, and the top-down Capricorn structures of governments and what have you is slowly going to disintegrate. The energies on the planet cannot hold those structures anymore. So we've got some wild times ahead of us, and the safest thing for us to do to become resilient to all of the changes, Pluto in Aquarius, is to stay grounded and to have integrity and to have agency. And astrology certainly will help you for your own personal journey. So Saturn in Pisces, and I'm going to name this video Addiction. So as soon as Saturn went into Pisces, I felt it, because when I was born, Saturn was at 13 degrees of Pisces. From the age of 11, I had my first anxiety withdrawal attack from addictions at the age of 11, and I have been I don't like to use the word suffering. However, sometimes it has been very, very painful to move the addictive energy through my body. I am a soul that chose to work through my family ancestry, and addiction is a very big part of my ancestors' habits. And like many other people, 100 years ago, beer was our water. So we've had alcohol and other substances being used to find comfort and to soothe the inner pain that we've carried and haven't shown to the world. So as I said, Saturn in Pisces when I was born. The interesting thing is that in 1935, Saturn was in Pisces, and that was the official start of Alcoholics Anonymous. And I think that's wonderful that it's a Saturn in Pisces beginning for Alcoholics Anonymous. I myself ended up in Alcoholics Anonymous at the age of 23, and that was the next time that Saturn was in Pisces from the 25th of March, 1965. I was born 1966. So we've got the start of AA in 1935, Saturn in Pisces, 1935. And then the next time Saturn ingressed into Pisces was 1965, 25th of March. And I ended up in AA in 1993, which was the next time that Saturn ingressed into Pisces. And now here we are again. So I'm having my second Saturn return. From AA have come so many other helpful groups: AA, NA, GA, Compulsive Eaters Anonymous, Gamblers Anonymous, Nicotine Anonymous, Marijuana Anonymous, Sex Addicts and Love Addicts Anonymous. And my favourite, which is the recent 12-step fellowship that I did a lot of work in, was Adult Children of Alcoholics and Dysfunctional Families. And that was due to my Pluto transit, because I had so much shadow work to do. My chart, I have a big nasty cross. I have Pluto conjunct Uranus in Virgo, opposing Saturn and Chiron in Pisces, squaring my natal moon and south node in Sagittarius in the 4th house, which opposes my north node in Gemini. So I am the wounded hero, the wounded warrior hero, I was going to say. I am the wounded warrior archetype. My whole life since age of 7 has been seeking to find the way to peace and serenity within my soul, not out here. Not out here. Today I have peace and serenity out here, but there's still work, there's still releasing, there's still undertaking for me to go through. And what I want to talk about with Saturn in Pisces is that if you've got planets in Pisces, in Virgo, a strong Pluto, Scorpio placements, these will show in your chart addictive tendencies. Now, I've been in and out of addiction all my life, but what I noticed, and the reason for making this video, is that when Saturn, to the day, ingressed into Pisces this last month, I have wanted to drink, smoke. They're the habits that I really just never want in my life again. And I choose to evolve beyond addiction. I'm not here to talk to people that enjoy drinking, that enjoy smoking, that enjoy their addictions, you know, and shopping, all these things. I'm not here, you know, to say that you're wrong, but for me personally, I choose to overcome these addictions. I have a family who are addicted to things. They never say, oh, I wish I could give this up, I don't want to do this. They look like they're quite happy going along with their addictions. And a lot of people do seem very happy in their addiction, but for me, it's been an anchor around my ankles, a sword in my back, and the world on my shoulders. So here I am again, facing addiction issues. And I've had to make a 5th step and apologize to somebody because I acted out the other week, and it's almost as if I was back in 1993 again. So, you know, we remain clean and sober, or whatever it is that our substance of abuse, we remain that a day at a time. And this all happened in the new moon, and when Pluto went into Aquarius, and I spun out, I reacted, and I had a relapse. As far as I was concerned, I had a Pluto relapse, I had a Saturn in Pisces relapse. However, because of Pluto transiting through Capricorn, you know, I've sincerely learned to not beat myself up anymore. Saturn is a taskmaster. I am a Capricorn in the 6th house, you know. In ancient astrology, it was a tough house. It was the toughest house, and that's where my son was when I was born. And I have a Leo rising. So there's a little conflict with the introvert, you know, not wanting to be the extrovert, but the introvert, the extrovert requiring the introvert to grow, and just got to pop up here, to grow and evolve through. So We need to give ourselves compassion. However, it's heads down now. It's heads down. If you've done some work already on your addictions, you're clean for a couple of years. If you're feeling the urge to go back to using any substance that you've put down, it's real. It's a real feeling. It's Saturn in Pisces. So there's more required of you to stand firm these next couple of years, to amp up your meetings if that's what you need to do. That's what I'll be doing. That's what I'm doing, because I really do not want to go back to the shame that I felt in active addiction. So it is my ongoing personal work to continue to help heal my ancestral lineage. Addiction is very much an ancestral DNA code. Some of the family choose as souls to take on more of the burden because they have spiritually evolved through their soul many, many lives, that they choose to come here in this life to work through these ancestry addictions. So great compassion for yourself. I'm holding myself in great, great love, forgiveness, and compassion, because the shaming days are over. We are not alone. Everybody near has an addiction, whether it's a damaging addiction, whether it's addiction that we can all see, or whether it's a hidden addiction and isn't so damaging to friends and family. Only the individual will know. Now, as we have Pluto transiting Aquarius, this is a collective shadow work. So it wouldn't surprise me that people who have never looked at their addictive issues will start to do that. And especially if you're an Aquarian, Leo, Scorpio, or Taurian, because Saturn and Pluto move together. So Saturn's first shout out to Pluto is all those souls, Pluto, that you're going to be working on, which is the collective. In the next 20 years, Saturn saying, I'm here, let's get this addiction issue sorted out, which is a great idea, because with Uranus right in the middle of its transit through Taurus, it's very obvious collectively that there is going to be financial strain. And if you've got addictive issues, you know how much they cost. There is financial strain. So now is the greatest time on your Pluto transit, or if you've got Saturn in Pisces at birth in your chart, let's knuckle down. Let's knuckle down. And let's know that if we're having more cravings, and food's a big one, been there, done that one, anything to stop the pain I used. Because I don't just have my own pain on board, I have ancestral pain. However, I did cram suffering into this life. I'm a day number 8, life path number 4. If you do your research, you'll realize that I came here to cram karma. I stayed up in the higher ethereal realms, knowing that I had to come and do this karma. And this is the life that I'm doing it. And I am not joking and I'm not complaining, but thank God it's been a pain in the ass, this life. The only joy really I remember is having my son. That's it. It has been a hard slog as a Capricorn sun in the 6th house, and having that grand cross of Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Sagittarius. So my heart is with you. I've had some lovely comments on my videos, and I myself am rebirthing. This is my rebirth job. I struggle with doing these videos. However, step by step by step, I'll get to my purpose in action, because my purpose was to go through a shit of a life, find the healing modalities to help me, and then to share my experience, strength, and hope with you guys. And that includes astrology, because I'm so passionate about astrology. And without astrology, I would not have survived. I know that. I know that I know I wouldn't have survived without astrology, because everything that happened to me was flabbergasting. You'd think, what? The best I could get was my auntie saying that I'd killed heaps of Chinamen, and that didn't make much sense to me. You know. So I love you. I miss you. I miss you so much. But new week, new astrological year. Monique is here to share and move forward with you all. So I love you. Hope to see you soon. Take care. And if you're new, please jump into the playlist, because there's heaps of videos in there regarding Pluto, the Pluto transit. And I just want to add, not everybody has a hard time like I do. It depends on your chart. And I'm offering consultations if you are having a hard time. We look at your natal Pluto. We look at where Scorpio was. We look at your North Node. These are the areas Pluto wants to heal, to move forward in your evolutionary soul's journey, not the materialistic side of life so much. That's a byproduct. All right. Big hugs. See you soon. And namaste.